Hey guys, let's get started on showing you our home fall tour for 2019. I did not go all out this year. I did not actually put too much decor out, but the house that we bought last year is actually quite a bit larger than our home that we had previously. And so I did use a lot of my decor items from 2018, but I did buy some new items as well, and I have incorporated them together in this fall house tour. I'm going to get ready to show you those. So if you have any questions about any of the items, please leave them in the comments. But as I go around today and show you my decor items, I will let you know where I purchased them, if I can remember where I purchased them, because some of them are older. But yeah, let's get this tour started, and I hope that you enjoy it. Welcome to our 2019 home fall tour. I'm going to be showing you today our decorations that I have decorated the new house for this fall. We will be in this house for 1 year on October the 24th. So we're coming up on it soon. And I've done a house tour when we first moved in, so if you guys haven't seen that, check out my previous videos so you can catch footage of that house tour of this new home. But I didn't go all out this year, you guys. I did minimal decorations throughout our house this year. It's just been a really kind of busy, kind of hectic year, and so I felt like simplicity was in tow this year. So I'm going to show you what I've put out so far, though. The only Halloween decoration I've put out so far is this pumpkin. He is a ceramic pumpkin. Honestly, I think I got him at Ingles several years ago, but I can't remember, to be honest. But I just love him. I think he's so cute. And I put our fall flag out. This fall flag, I have had it for years. It is time to get a new one, but to save on money and stuff this year, I decided to use what I had on hand. I did buy some other new products for inside the house, but for the exterior of the house, I'm using items that I've had for the past couple of years. The only new item so far that I have purchased for the exterior this year is I just got this new black rug for the front porch, and I love the material of it. It is just something that you can vacuum really easy, which it needs to be vacuumed again. The dogs are barking. They hear me outside talking. I'm sorry. And so I bought this fall wreath, goodness gracious, I think 2 years ago at Kirkland's, and I thought it was just really beautiful. So I decided to use that this year as my fall wreath. I'm actually going to be making a smaller wreath for Halloween. When we get closer to Halloween, I'll actually put that one up. You're going to see green tape on the windows because I'm painting the inside exterior trim around the doors and windows. So just overlook that. And I will say, you guys, I completely forgot. I got these pillows 2 years ago at Kirkland's as well. The chairs and the bench cushion, they all came together. But I did buy, actually for exterior, I did buy one other thing this year for fall. I bought these really pretty pillow covers off of Amazon. There's 4 of them. The other one is inside. I haven't put it on a pillow yet. I got to get another pillow for it. But I put these 2 on the porch swing. I usually have 3 pillows going across, but I decided to put these 2 on the porch swing. And the other one is actually down here. We've got to put this stuff up, so excuse the mess. And I have to put our other chair here because Sophie tries to get out the door right there that Josh built. So I've got to organize this better. But I've got to wash my car cover that goes on the inside of my car. But the other pillow cover that's on the exterior is this one. It came with the set, and I thought it would be pretty to kind of spread the pillows out and kind of just put it, you know, on different places on the porch. So there's, it came with a set of 4. I think they were around like $17 or $18 for 4 pillow covers. And so this is kind of an overview of the porch. I want to paint the porch swing. And let me get your opinion on this. It needs a new coat of paint, and the shutters I'm actually going to be painting navy blue along with the front door. So my question to you guys is, should I actually paint the swing set white, or should I paint it navy blue? Leave it in the comments down below and let me know your thoughts. And I actually have a little wooden table here that I got when we first bought this house. I got this at Goodwill for $5. And I want to put it here, but my husband has been working out of town, and so we have not gone and purchased our real pumpkins yet. So he wants to be here, and that's a tradition. We usually do that when he's in town. We go and we get our pumpkins and we set them out. So we go to a pumpkin patch here in town. So when he comes back into town, I'm going to move that table here, and then we're going to get some real pumpkins and, you know, kind of decorate next to the door. Okay, let's go inside and I will show you the inside of the house. Okay guys, as you can see, we just walked through the front door. Here's the front door. And here is the living room. Now for the living room, you can see, if you haven't seen my previous videos before, go back and watch them. I started painting the living room several months ago, and I'm not finished yet. You can see that it used to be this yellow color, and I wanted it more neutral. So the living room is pretty much done, but I do have to finish the kitchen. So when you guys look at the home tour for my fall decor, please keep that in mind, that I'm still working on painting and I'm just about done with the kitchen, so it shouldn't take too much longer. But this is actually my living room, and you guys have just taken the minimalist approach this fall, and I have not done too much, but I am going to show you what I've done. So we'll start here in the living room. I got this throw at Walmart, and it was only like $8. It was on sale. I got a couple of them, but the other one is still in the car. I haven't brought it in yet. And I love this, the colors, the neutral colors in this pillow. This actually came from Big Lots, and I think it was either $10 or $12. And I got that this year. And then if you scroll over here to the other couch, this morning pumpkin pillow also came from Big Lots. And I believe it was either $10 or $12. I can't remember exactly. And in case you're wondering about the tape, I am painting the window trim. So excuse the tape, but you guys haven't seen it in here since I painted the living room. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of a tour. I showed you in the last video that I've got to finish this wall going down the steps, but I need my husband's assistance on that because it's pretty tall and I don't want to fall going down the steps. As far as the mantle is concerned, I actually didn't do anything on the mantle. I've got a couple of little pumpkins. I'll show you those in a little bit that I'm thinking about just putting right here in the front of the mantle. I'm sorry, I keep calling it a mantle, but I meant the entertainment center. I did put a lantern here. I don't think I like it there though, so that's going to be rehomed somewhere else. But yeah, I've got pretty much nothing on the entertainment center. I am watching Mummy in the Know right now. I love her channel, so if you guys haven't watched her, swing by there and check her out. And this is the other wall going down the staircase. In case you guys are wondering, this color is actually called Sand Drift. It's by Bear Paint at Home Depot. Okay, and now we're going to scroll over into the kitchen. Let me zoom back so you can actually see. You guys have not seen the kitchen since we actually redid it. It's still got some work to be done, but we're almost done. The kitchen itself, you guys, used to be all hardwood flooring. It went all the way in the kitchen, but when we got our granite countertops installed, one of the contractors broke a water pipe and it ruined our kitchen hardwood floor. So we ended up going with tile instead, which I'm really happy with and actually am really excited about. I kind of angled the floor going this direction because it's just kind of the way that the banister kind of angles that way. I thought it would actually look better, and so far I'm really happy with it. We still have to put the piece of floor trim in that goes here that kind of, you know, hides the crack between the hardwood and the tile. So I have to stain that first, and once I stain it, we can put it in there, but we did purchase our own piece. But anyways, and these are the new countertops that we purchased, you guys. This is the granite that we purchased, and I am in love with it. I love, it's got the white background, but it's also got some gray and brown and black in it. It's just very neutral. I love the veins in it. My husband and I went and picked this out, and so we could not be more happy. We just love it. And we are actually going to be doing a white subway tile with a medium colored grout, gray grout, I'm assuming. So that will probably be something that we'll probably do this winter time. We just haven't done it yet. So this is the overview of the kitchen. And yes, it will look so much better when the paint is finished. I just got to take the time to just do it. There's not much left. But let's get back to this home tour really fast as far as my fall decorations. I got this little pumpkin at a store called AC Moore. I've got several of them actually from a store called AC Moore. They do actually light up. So as you can see, it lights up. Really, really cute. This candle holder actually is a Bath & Body Works candle holder, but you guys, I got it at Goodwill for $1. I could not believe it. I got it last fall, I believe, and I could not believe it was only $1. So I snagged it up. I could not resist. And then of course you see the high bar is the same granite. It goes pretty much throughout the whole kitchen. Over here on the high bar, I got this Give Thanks with the Grateful Hearts flower container. I got that at Hobby Lobby. And God's Process, I don't remember how much everything was. I got a 40% off coupon with it, so I honestly can't remember. The flowers that actually came in it are actually from Dollar Tree. And I got this little pumpkin. He is so cute. His eyes actually light up. I got that at the Dollar Tree as well. And this little table here, this little tier I should say, is it came from the Target bullseye spot, and I think it was $1. And this pumpkin also came from there, and it was $1. This particular pumpkin here actually came out of another fall display that I had. It actually fell out. I need to hot glue it back in, but I thought since it was already out, I could just use the extra pumpkin here because it brings out the neutral colors of the bouquet of flowers. And then if you come over here, I actually got that pumpkin. The orange pumpkin actually came from TJ Maxx. And then all of these little pumpkins and pine cones and so forth, succulents, these actually came from Hobby Lobby. They were in a little package together. And then the little, I'm not sure what it's called, but the little tin canister thing that everything is sitting on, but the little riser that everything is sitting on actually came from Hobby Lobby as well. The bow, I just had it on hand, and so I just, kind of tied it around there for some extra greenery. So I thought that would be a really pretty piece on the island. And you guys, I wanted to show you this. I know that it's not Halloween. I haven't started decorating for Halloween. I got this at Bath & Body Works, and I just thought this was so adorable. It's one of their scented warmers that you plug their scents into, what are they called, wallflower scents. And it's a little it's a little spooky house for Halloween. It does have a light in it. It lights up. This was quite expensive. It was $18.50, but I absolutely loved it, and so I did splurge and I got this for Halloween this year. I usually don't buy a whole lot of decorations for Halloween, but I just thought that was really cute, and I decided to go ahead and get it while they actually had it. And speaking of which, I completely forgot to show you guys. I also picked up for fall from Bath & Body Works this absolutely adorable little wallflowers holder, and it's a little barn, and it's got pumpkins and a fall tree, and I just thought that was so cute. I think it was also $18.50, so I got that at Bath & Body Works this year. So anyway, this year over the kitchen cabinets, I wanted to do something a little creative. I have a huge picture that's going to go up here, but I have not hung it yet because my husband has been on a work trip out of town, and I'm going to need his assistance with that. But I just took some greenery. I don't know if you can see this. Let me zoom in a little bit. I just took some greenery and some hydrangeas and some pumpkins and kind of decorated the top of the cabinets just to give it a little bit of fall warmth. And I did the same on this side as well. The greenery I got from Hobby Lobby. The flowers, like the hydrangeas, I've actually had those for quite a while, and honestly I can't remember where I've got them. I've had them for a few years, but I'm pretty sure that Hobby Lobby carries something very similar to them. The little white pumpkins, they also came from the Target Bullseye Spot. They were $1 each. But the bigger pumpkin here on the end, right there, it actually came, I think from AC Moore. I think it's been a while. I've had it for quite a while. And the metal rooster on top, actually a friend gave me that. I'm not sure where she purchased it, but I thought it was really cute, so I decided to put it up there. I've also got, these right here are the little lighted squash and pumpkin that also is the one that matches the one that lights up right there on the high bar. And I got those from the store called AC Moore that's in our area. And the sign right there, it says, because someone we love is in heaven, there's a little bit of heaven in our home. I actually purchased that from Hobby Lobby in remembrance of all of my loved ones that have passed away. But yeah, this will look so much better when I get this finished. Like I said, I've got to finish it and just work on it, and I will get around to that sooner than later because I'm ready for this project to be done. Then over on this top cabinet, I got the sign here. It actually, you can put your own words in there, and I got that from the Bullseye Spot at Target. I think it was like $5. The only thing I did not like about it, and I didn't think about it when I purchased it, is the fact that it only had one letter throughout the alphabet, and then there was a few backup letters for like extra letters if you need it, but it was there was not enough letters to spell different words. Like if you wanted to spell happy, for an example, there's not two P's. So it's hard to come up with quotes, so I should have actually purchased 2 of them. Just so I could have extra lettering, but I'm gonna see if I can't make some extra letters and just kind of like paint them with some chalk paint to kind of match. Just because it's nice to be able to spell out multiple phrases, and it's very hard. So I just spelled out autumn is here. And then I got the 2 pumpkins that are beside of it also from Hobby Lobby. So that is that. And over here, we have a bay window in our kitchen, and I decided in the middle, which I know the lighting is a little bit off because it's kind of bright right now. That might be a better angle. I got this really cute orange, kind of like a burnt orange truck. It's like a little work truck from Hobby Lobby last year, and the pumpkins that came in, it also came from Hobby Lobby. I had like a pack of those, and I kind of just stuck everything in the back of the truck. I thought that would be really cute, and I got this Happy Pumpkin Spice Season from Kirkland's. I got that a couple of years ago. And then down here in front of the kitchen sink, you saw these in my last haul video from Target. I got these 2 little houses from Target Bullseye Dollar Spot. The pumpkin in front of it also came from Hobby Lobby, and so did the pine cone. And it's really pretty at nighttime when it's the lights are all off, it's lit up, it just gives a little bit of glow from the window. And of course, you know, one little thing I have to throw in, I ordered some new hand soaps from Bath and Body Works, and I got this one for the kitchen for now. Since it's the early part of fall, I got the vanilla sage, and it smells divine. It is so, so lovely, you guys. So you have to check that out if you're in Bath and Body Works. But there was like a 5-pack of fall hand soaps that were really, really reasonably priced. Now, this wreath I know is not particularly fall, but I keep it on the kitchen year-round. I had this at my old house and I absolutely loved it. I got this from Kirkland's 2 years ago and loved it so much that I just leave it up year-round. But it is a heart and it's got berries and little white berries as well. It's just really, really cute. So I just leave that up year-round. This room is a mess. This is our sunroom. I have been rearranging the furniture around in here because ever since my dad passed away, it's really hard to go in there, and I just thought the whole room needed a new makeover because he used to actually have his puzzle table here, and I decided since he's not here anymore that I wanted to change it up a little bit because it was really hard to see the puzzle table there and him not here anymore. So I have moved everything around. I've got my little table here, and I put a little scarecrow there next to the plant. These garbage cans, I just took the trash out. Sorry, it's a little bit of a mess. And I've been vacuuming in here, but this room has got some work to be done. I have got to finish cleaning. I got a new rug from Ross. I love this rug. It's so pretty. And I can't believe how cheap it was. It was only like $29. Really, really inexpensive. But I got my couch in here. I've got some fall pillows and stuff that I want to also bring in here and put on the couch, but I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to do that sooner than later. And then I moved the chinchilla's cage over here. They're sleeping right now. They have made a mess all over the floor. So I've got to clean all that up. Hence the reason the vacuum cleaner is in this room. But this room, I really haven't done much to it for fall. I mean, it's really just the scarecrow. And I'm going to clean off this table and put a pumpkin in the middle of it once we go get some real pumpkins. And that will be pretty much the extent of the decorations. I did get, however, this little lantern. And it is so cute, you guys. It actually lights up. I got this from the Dollar Tree. And it lights up. It's just really, really pretty at nighttime. And since the sunroom actually has hooks in the ceiling on different corners, I'm actually going to get a chain of some sort, spray paint it, and I'm going to hang a lantern in here. I'm going to hang it up in here somewhere. I might actually hang it in this corner so you can see it from the living room. And then of course over here, I just have like a plant stand with my plants on it. My plants actually love this sunroom. I'm so happy. So, because I was afraid when we moved they would actually hate it, because plants sometimes don't like, you know, change of lighting, but these are actually flourishing. So I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, let's continue on and I'll show you the last little bit of our fall home tour. So once again, that's my office in there. I did not do much, I didn't do any decorating in my office. So yeah, this year I'm just going very minimal with my decorating. I did hang up this little pumpkin on the inside. I did not know where to hang him. I got this at Kirkland's quite a while ago, at least 2 or 3 years ago, and I just decided to hang him on the banister. I thought he was really cute, so that's where he will be for the remainder of the season. And then we're still unpacking boxes, you guys. So I know that sounds crazy because we've been here almost a year, but we still got boxes we're going through in the garage. So this stuff I got out of some boxes I need to wash up. But you can tell that I've actually painted this wall going down the stairs. I still have to finish this wall. I'm missing a light bulb. I got to change that light bulb out. And then I still have to finish this right here going down the steps. But the most challenging wall of all of them was this big one because the ceilings are really high, and that was a job, let me just say. So I'm glad I painted it neutral because I don't plan on painting it again anytime in years to come. All right, anyway. And now let's go into the dining room. Okay, you guys, so here's the kitchen, and if you zoom right next to it, there's a little entryway. This is a coat closet. And on the coat closet, I've actually hung up our wreath that I got from Kirkland's last year. And I love this wreath. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It says "Give Thanks." This is the area I've got to finish painting. It's going to be the same color as the dining room. I've had to spackle. There was a little hole there. I've got to still paint the baseboards. But this is the dining room, you guys. And I don't think I've showed you footage of the dining room for months and months now. I don't think since we actually, since it was all this burgundy color. But I've been painting in here. I've got paint cans down here. I've got artwork over there on the floor that I've still got to hang up. So let me show you a little bit of the dining room. I've been working in here. I've still got that little bit right above the wall there to get on the trim, and I still have to put another coat on this back wall of paint, and I have to put another one on this wall. But I have finished this wall, and it's got 2 coats of paint on it. Sorry, that went blurry. Let's focus. There we go. We'll focus. There we go. But I still have to paint all the baseboards in this room, so I'm working on that. I'm hoping to get that done within the next week or so. But I wanted to show you my fall decor. I've got a rug in here because I need to wash it, and the laundry room is right through there past the ladder and the lamp. That lamp does not belong in here, but it's in here for right now. But excuse the mess. It's a little bit of a mess right now. But I went ahead and put this centerpiece together, and I will tell you where I purchased everything. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got this really pretty bowed basket. It kind of bows upward, and I thought that would be really pretty for a center piece for the dining room table. I got this middle white pumpkin that says "Give Thanks." I got that at Hobby Lobby. The 2 buffalo checked pumpkins was in my last haul. I got those at Target. I got these 2 pumpkins and the succulents, this little greenery from Hobby Lobby. And I got this little speckled pumpkin at the dollar spot at Target. It was $1. The little leaves and stuff came from the Dollar Tree. And then I've got just some greenery, some flowers with berries on them, and I got those also at the Dollar Tree. And the blue pumpkin here, I don't know if you can see it, and the orange, burnt orange pumpkin on the back, those also came from Target, dollar spot area. So I've just kind of like, you know, put a little pumpkin patch together here in the center of the table. I thought that would look really nice. And yeah, that's all I did for the center. It's just very simple. I didn't want something too big because if we have guests over, I want them to have enough room to eat and still be able to see each other. So hence the reason for that. I brought 2 of my plants from the sunroom in here just to give it a pop of greenery. I thought that would look nice. And so far, at first I thought they would not do well, but they are actually flourishing. They really like this room. So I am really happy about that. So I've got 1 in each corner. I got this plant stand and I absolutely love it. I got it at Ross and I think it was like $19.99. It's metal, but I love the wooden legs on it. So I decided to put my larger peace lily in that. And I know it's a little early for Thanksgiving, you guys, but come on, that is the cutest little turkey. He actually, sorry you guys, my camera battery just died in mid-sentence, so let me go back in here and start fresh again. This turkey that's under our console table is so cute. I got him at TJ Maxx, and he has a leather hat and the cutest little feathers. He's going to be sitting probably up on the table once Thanksgiving gets around the corner. Right now he's just down here. I need to move this basket. This is not staying here. It's just, I had it in here because I have some stuff in there that I was using in here to decorate and stuff, but I'm gonna be moving that. But I wanted something in here for now, and I thought that would be fine. And then I've got some more of those little houses from Target that I was telling you guys about. I decided to put those up on the console table because they give it a really nice glow at nighttime. I just thought that would be really pretty. The white lamp in the back right there actually turns on at night as well, and it just really lights up the room and gives it a warm glow. I added some greenery in this basket that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I think this basket only cost around, I think it was like $11.99, which I thought was a steal, because then you got a discount off of it. It was on sale. So I got that. This pumpkin here, the white pumpkin, I've had for about 3 or 4 years. It actually came from TJ Maxx, and I don't remember how much it cost, but I absolutely loved it. The two brass pumpkins, they're not real brass, they're just plastic, but I got those from the Dollar Tree this year. And this little pumpkin also came with that set from Hobby Lobby, the ones that had the small pumpkins in it. And my uncle, Mike, who passed away, he actually gave me that last year, that little scarecrow, so I thought he would be cute there. And then over here, you guys, I got this, this is actually a card. I loved this card so much. I got this card at the Dollar Tree. It says Happy Thanksgiving. And I know that it says Happy Thanksgiving, but I don't care. I just love the little houses and the leaves and the pumpkins. They are so cute. So I decided to buy a frame. I bought a frame, this little frame here at the Dollar Tree, and I framed it because I just thought it would be really cute to have with decor. And I thought, well, how perfect would that be, since I've got little houses, like a little village here, to have more little houses in the background. So I got that at the Dollar Tree. And laundry room, oh, loads of laundry to do. But anyway, and I did not show you guys, I actually finally hung up my cow print that I used to have in the kitchen at the old house. I've had the hardest decision trying to figure out where I wanted this to go, and I figured that this would be the perfect spot. So he is going to be part of our dining room from here on. I just love him. I got this print at Kirkland's. Goodness gracious, I've had him probably 4 years now, and I love him. The artist who painted him actually named him Fred. I thought that was really cute. The dining room table, you guys, I purchased this dining room table on Facebook Marketplace, and I love the table, but I do not like the color, the golden oak, so I'm eventually going to be sanding this down and staining it to match the floor, maybe even a little bit darker to match my buffet table here. But for now, that's just the color it is. It also came with some fabric, some like a really busy kind of fabric cushion type, and I'm gonna actually reupholster those as well down the road. But for now, with the holidays coming up, I do not have time to take on another project, so this is actually going to be on hold for a while, probably until springtime, and then I'm going to sand it, and then I'm going to restain it and finish it to make it match the flooring, because we had the floors in this house refinished. They used to be like the golden oak color, and I love dark hardwood floors, so I went with I think it was dark walnut. Sorry, the wash machine is just now stopping, so perfect timing, huh? And then this china cabinet, I haven't put the shelves in yet. I've got a glass shelf that needs to go in here, but I think I'm gonna have 2 more glass shelves cut, because it only came with 1 when I purchased it. Down the road, this has got a lot of wear and tear on it. I purchased this from a antique dealer, and I think that I'm going to go ahead and chalk paint it and, you know, antique it, because it's got a lot of nicks and chunks of wood tore out, and I'm going to fill in those holes. And then I'm going to do like a really pretty background in the back before I put the glass shelves in it. It has a light inside that lights up. It's just beautiful. One of the reasons I fell in love with it is because, and I won't pull these out because there's a lot of stuff in there, but these are drawers. They actually pull out so you can store stuff in them. I loved that. I thought that was really unique. And this it's also got shelving on both sides. So this is just a really pretty piece, and plan on putting a lot of my antiques in there, like my mom's plates that she gave me, and so forth and so on. So yeah, I thought that would go well in the dining room. And I've got one more print here in the floor. You guys have seen this. I've had this thing for years. I bought it when we had the other house. I never ended up hanging it in the other house. Because not too much longer after I purchased it from Kirkland's, by the way, when I purchased this, we ended up selling the old house and moving. So now that we are in the new house, it is going to hang on this wall here. And you can see this is the end of the dining room table, and so I'm going to put it in the center of this wall here. And I've still got to paint, like I said. I've got to spackle holes and get up there and paint, and painting projects galore. And then the last couple of things I wanted to show you guys, which is not fall decor whatsoever. I did purchase a couple of new pieces for my kitchen. I got these two pieces, this windmill wheel from Hobby Lobby. It was like $49. I think it was $49, maybe $59, and then I had a coupon. So I got that from Hobby Lobby, and I got this basket also from Hobby Lobby. These two items I'm actually planning on putting in my kitchen. And the windmill, I'm not sure what you would call it, the little spokes and stuff, it's going to go up here above this cabinet. I thought that would bring it a little bit of, you know, character. And then I'm considering hanging the wicker basket right there up here where the rooster is, but I don't know for sure if that's going to be its permanent home yet. I thought it would be pretty there just because you could put decorations in front of it, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, do you think it's too much to have two circular items side by side? Should I put it somewhere else? The baskets? Leave it in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. The only thing, I can't center the actual windmill over where the actual ceiling center is, just because the cabinets are off center, so it's going to have to go off center a little bit. But with the shape of the kitchen, I don't think it's going to look too bad. I think it's actually going to look just perfect, like centered over the cabinets there. Leave it in the comments below though, and let me know about the basket if you think it'd look good where the rooster is. That is pretty much it, you guys. I really did not decorate in any of the other rooms of the house. I'll be honest with you, I only decorated in the rooms that people really see. I don't generally invite people into our bedroom, and with my husband traveling and so forth, I just didn't feel the need to put any fall decor in our bedroom per se. My office right now is in disarray. I have been doing so much stuff in there, and so I haven't decorated in there. I think I've got maybe a couple of little things in there sitting on the shelf, but I mean nothing really that, you know, I felt like should be on camera. So maybe next year I can decorate that. But this is it. This is my whole fall tour, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. And yep, that's it. Okay, you guys, that wraps up the tour. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and thank you so much again for watching. The next video will be coming out this coming up Friday, and I am not exactly sure what the video footage is going to be of yet, but I will have a new video uploaded on Friday of this week. So be on the lookout for that, and I love you guys, and I'll see you back soon in the next video. You guys take care. Bye.